Welcome back to the show. This is brought to you by Vertical Football, and in this show we're going to be talking about the Champions League final. Yeah, the Champions League final. PSG versus Inter Milan. PSG versus Inter Milan. And let's just jump right into it. PSG versus Inter Milan. How do you see PSG? Let's be specific with club now. How do you see PSG approaching this match?
I think there are two teams that have not actually played like that. They have not really had that, we've not really had that kind of match in the Champions League like that.
Okay.
Inter Milan, you understand? And these are two teams coming from... Inter Milan has been very, very consistent this season in Champions League, but PSG, they almost fell off. They almost, got knocked out from Champions League, in the group stage before they came back. And
I think they were in 15 there about.
Yeah. And their style of play are so different,
Yeah.
PSG will just come and attack you, no matter what.
All out.
They don't play defensive game. Yeah. Attack, and they have very, very good and sharp wingers, creative guys.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Inter Milan are teams that are they are defensive mind. They have a very good record of, defending. And the kind of ball they play, they play 3-5-2.
Yeah.
You understand? 3-5-2. And bro, if team they play you that kind of game, you need to really,
knock on the door,
very good.
you have to be clinical, do all that you have.
When they play Barcelona, and funny enough, the fact that they play like that, they still concede goal. But bro, when they come to scoring, they're so good at scoring.
They're good at it, very much.
So they'll come at you, they'll come, attack you, they'll counter you.
And in the way they set up, one thing I see is that 2 at the front is their strength. Yeah. Because when they are on 3 and 5, you are trying to play them. They sit back again. They are now 5 and 3 because the 2 wings.
Imagine 5 midfielders going against 3 midfielders.
And now the 2, you that you are playing all out, you have to keep your 2 centre back, and you are now having 2 striker standing against your 2 centre back. So you any ball that is coming out on a counter, one will take it down and drop for the ones who collect it, drop ball. It's always Thuram, then give it to Lautaro, Martínez. You have DiMarco and Dumfries running out, flying high, and I think it's going to be a very, very interesting match.
Don't freeze.
But looking at the way PSG play, do you think we are going to see more of a one-sided possession-based football? Yeah,
I think it will be like a 60-40, 60 for PSG, 40 for Inter Milan. PSG will still they'll dominate the game. Yeah. But I don't know. Because I've not actually seen them play like that, I don't know how to
analyze
and place them. But it's going to be a very, very tough game. And I just feel like PSG will just edge out and, But wait, look at what Inter Milan did to Barcelona. You understand? Because PSG and Barcelona, they have similar kind of
almost like they're playing on a high line.
Yeah,
they come all out and choke you in your box.
But it's going to be very, very tough. But definitely PSG are more, in terms of defense, PSG is more stronger than Barcelona. Yeah. Since when they left the group stage, they've not been conceding goals like that.
Yeah, that much. So
they've tightened their
defense,
and there's going to be Dumfries against Mendy. Very, very tough. Now, Mendy will not be able to be doing all those runs.
Mendes.
Yeah. Those runs to do
And let's just speak about key battles there, and let's look at that deal. Now, you mentioned Dumfries against Mendes. That's Inter bringing the attack. Now, let's look at it in a way where it is PSG bringing the attack. We have somebody like Kvaratskhelia bringing the attack against Dumfries. Do you think he can hold on to that guy?
So, because of the way the Inter Milan play, Dumfries might not actually be marking
Kvaratskhelia. Okay.
Like Kvaratskhelia against their central. What's this guy name?
When they are defending, they are 3-5-2 used to become 5-3-2.
Yeah,
so Dumfries will fall back. They will come back inside.
Kvaratskhelia is a very, very top class player. That guy, man. Let me tell you the reason why I just like the guy. The guy will come at you. He won't go back.
He's not going back.
Yeah, I will make sure. I want to create chance here, and the guy will do it. And this other guy too, the other
Dembélé on the left hand side.
This guy
on the right hand side.
Neymar. What's his name?
Doué.
Bro.
That dude.
That boy, that baller.
That dude is a very, very good player.
Bro,
very, very.
He go finish you.
But you know, one thing I've seen here now is him being a very skillful player and somebody that can do tricky things with the ball, playing against a team that is always packing the box, kind of. Is he going to be easy for him to show?
Let me tell you why sometimes I don't used to trust Inter Milan like that. When you need them to just deliver, that time they will just come and mess it up. Yeah. They just come and mess it up. You know, look at when they play Champions League final against
Man City.
Yeah, they
tried their best in that final.
But let me don't lie, that season Man City were hot.
Yeah, very, very.
It was obvious that Man City will win that league.
Yeah.
So this one, I think, is a 50-50 chance.
Do you think history has anything to do with this particular match? Because you look at PSG, they are newcomers in this game. They have done the first one in, I think, 2020 or 21. PSG has won
Champions League.
No, they have not. They went into the final for the first time. That should be 2021 against Bayern Munich. 2020. 2020 where they lost 1-0. Yeah, but you're looking at an Inter Milan that has played an European probably 7 times. Now, do you think history being on the side? Because you see, why I bring this up is PSG have a very energetic fan. When they come out, they are very loud. They are shouting. They are making noise.
I used to think, Liverpool.
You're joking.
When they came to our stadium, bro, they shout past me.
Like they are very, very noisy neighbor. But you know that Inter Milan have the same too. Inter Milan has a very, very passionate.
PSG, they are like gangster.
Yeah. They come with drums. They come with everything. Yeah. So now looking at these two teams, history, everything, the ginger.
I don't like to use history to judge anything. There's always a first time for everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Man City, they've been in final before. They lost against Chelsea.
Yeah.
But they still come back and won it. You stand. So I think it's a 50-50 game.
Okay.
And that game, there's going to be go-go.
So now this is the moment of truth. This is like the end part.
Yes.
What is your prediction?
Go. There'll be go.
Don't give us go. Yeah. People that are watching you now want to hear what is Casey's prediction of this match. Your gut feeling, your thoughts, your logic.
I really want PSG to win that final.
Okay.
And I think they'll win.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to take a lot, but they'll win. Yes.
So you heard it here first. PSG to win the Champions League final.
I think it's their time. They've tried. It's their time. Inter make their good rest. Inter lost it without their league. They should have won that league.
Yeah, definitely.
They messed it up.
I think he almost like balanced in every point. Sometimes you look at another thing. You have something you're chasing, then something else just come into your face that you can chase, and you feel like there is something here for me too. Then you take your focus out of this one and start chasing. I think that's the same thing that happened to Inter Milan. They were chasing the league all fine. They were doing very well. But when the Champions League started becoming very real, we can actually go and win this thing.
That's not what happened to them.
Yeah?
They fell short.
When they got to the quarter-final, semi-final, that was when they started having the lose in their league.
No.
Yes.
Bro, not be only them, they chase 2 things now.
Yeah, now
PSG do them too.
It happened to Arsenal. Arsenal failed off. No, PSG has. I think PSG has. They have cleaned the league up.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please. Yes. We are discussing Champions League. Stop bringing us now to this.
No, I have this perspective just to put the context to it. Yeah.
I understand. But stop it. That's not how we discuss that.
Yeah.
But, okay. Let me don't do as if, of course, they are chasing the Champions League and this thing. But they've done it before. You understand?
Yeah.
Something they can actually do. Understand? When they lost to Bologna, they lost to one other team too. That's when they just lost the league for them. You understand?
Yeah.
But you see, for this Champions League final, they should just go trophy this season. They've won trophy this season. They won.
Did they?
They didn't.
They didn't win anything.
Yeah, they should just go trophy-less. I beg. PSG. It's PSG time to win this thing. I'm being biased here. I know.
Yeah. I think Inter Milan will win this final.
Okay.
I think they will suck all of the power that PSG has. PSG will play them all out. They will come in, do all that they can do. But I think Inter Milan will suck them and they will eat them and sting them in a very delicate point.
This team is that you can't say, okay, it's this player that will do it for them.
Yeah.
Like they'll just bring in that surprise. One person will just,
show up and make the magic.
I think it's time for PSG to win Champions League. They've suffered enough. It's time.
Football does not know anybody being anybody suffered or do anything. You come, football give, like just score goals, you win. Football don't really care about say you don't try. So just it's going to be a very, very interesting final. So please try and watch out. Yep. It's going to be played in Germany, Allianz Arena.
Support PSG.
Support anybody you feel like you want to support. So thank you very much for joining us, Casey.
Pleasure.
Yeah, so thank you guys. You guys are the real MVP. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. And we'll see you some other time. Thank you.